Who doesn't love a good comeback story? Last season, Brewster Marshall couldn't make it on the basketball court for the Horseheads Blue Raiders. Well, actually, he couldn't even get out of bed. But now hear how this 6'7" center went from getting headaches daily to giving them to opposing teams.
Nausea, my hand goes numb, my face goes numb, slurred speech sometimes, vision problems, and the headache just is killer. So painful. And you just can't do anything because your brain doesn't function at all.
Welcome to a day in the life of Horseheads junior Brewster Marshall. He's been suffering from migraines his whole life, but they began to intensify in the 8th grade. It reached a point in 2015 where it got so bad that Marshall would have to step away from school.
It was really hard, especially in the spring when I was homeschooled. I didn't get to see any of my friends or do anything. It was a little bit depressing.
Literally in the dark, the only thing that kept the teenager going was getting to play travel basketball twice a week. And that was the only thing that was normal in Marshall's life.
Go to bed at like 9 o'clock, wake up with a migraine, then rest in my bed in the dark until probably like 4 or 5, and then eat dinner and then try to do a little homework, and then at like 9 o'clock again I would be back in bed.
It was one of the most difficult times, and it sounds like poor me, for me as a coach, knowing you can't help him. Because literally, I mean, you know, I'm in contact with Mom because he's in bed with covers over his head, you know, and every day you don't care about basketball. You just care about a teenage kid. Can you just go to school one day and be a normal kid? But it's been difficult. But you know, it's been really, really hard on him.
Marshall and his family would take monthly trips to Philadelphia, Cleveland, New York City, and Rochester to try and find any answers. And recently, this year has been a different story.
Every doctor's appointment is like a hope that it's gonna be better, to find what's going on and fix it. It's been a lot better than last year. I'm making it to school, I'm playing sports, playing basketball, a sport I love. And it's just been great, especially getting to school and seeing everybody.
Now, after a lost sophomore season for Marshall, he's back on the court, living a normal life with his migraines in check, and he's become the go-to guy for the Blue Raiders this season.
It's been a great journey for him. It's been great to watch. You know, it's about seeing him being part of a team, being able to smile, you know, at practices, before games, getting ready to play. You know, he's part of it now.
Now, Marshall will still suffer from a migraine here or there, specifically in the morning, but after missing out on being with his team when Horseheads won their first sectional title in 15 years, the Blue Raiders have reloaded. They are now 7-1 in league play, and Marshall is front and center, leading his team with 14 points and 8 boards per game, which is something this time last year would have seemed impossible.
Actually, last spring, I was just so out of it. I mean, it felt more like a dream than something that could actually happen, but now that it's happened, it's great. If I don't have a migraine, it's a great thing. It's like, you got to make the most of it. Hopefully next year, migraine free and even better on the basketball court.